What's up, everybody? It's your boy Lamine Yamal, fresh off my World Cup victory to attempt the even harder feat of making your commander decks functional. This week, we're looking at an Inspirit deck that just kind of lays defeatedly in the middle of the field. After that, we've got a Captain America deck that catches a technical foul for trying to bring Mill back. And finally, we red card Mishra for drifting a souped up Honda Civic through Harry Kane. It was totally disgusting and very awesome. We've also got a specialer and bigger discount code from boot.dev hidden in this video. Thank you to everybody who watches, and for everybody who subscribes, I will allow my editor to play 5 additional minutes of Dino Blade. Mango! Put the controller down. Nobody's done it yet. Let's go straight to the playtest. This is Inspirit, so we can put 1/1 counters or 2 charge counters on things. And this is a 3-mana commander. I already saw Clued. Oh god. Okay. We have a flicker engine. We have a proliferate engine. We have a double strike engine for our army of myriad spacecraft that we are flickering. We have a very God's greediest mana rock, and we do not have a path to play our commander. So I'm gonna mulligan that. Huh? I mean, buried rune. Okay, buried rune, we gotta get the artifacts back at some point, but blink space, sorry, my fault. Anyway, we're gonna mulligan that hand. We can get 2 of our colors. If we could get an artifact in play, we can get our commander turn 4. Sure. I can turn it into a creature to station a spacecraft. Dog, you are in Jeskai. You are up your pip situation for a 1/1. Who are we currently employing in this intergalactic 7-Eleven that you're like, yeah, you know what, not casting my commander till turn 5? What if there was a fly in the ointment? Absolutely not. We are not doing 1 mana station 1. We will go draw, holy shit, a talisman. We still do not make white mana, but that's okay. We will go, oh, but we get our turn 3 commander now, thank God. Okay, turn 3, we go, do we even want turn 3 commander? Yeah, we do. We'll get artifacts, we'll have hexproof, so that way they can't shoot our commander. I think we're probably tied for most expensive artifact. We get Inspirit out, we station it immediately. We have 2 mana left, which cannot do anything. I will put 2 +1/+1 counters on Padim so that he can station better. San Francisco, 30 years in the future when the pollution gets them. Fucking beautiful. Oh, it's only on artifacts they can't even do, and this guy, never mind. Holy shit, this is so much worse than I thought. This guy is a 1/4. I want to cast an artifact spell, because holy fuck do I need to draw a card. But you know what, maybe 3 mana is the most expensive artifact. Okay, great. I'll Surge Conductor. I cast an artifact spell, draw a card, counter on spacecraft. Empowered Auto Generator. Enters tapped. I'll proliferate, so counter. This guy doesn't have any counters. Move to combat. I'll put 2 charge counters on this. Go to my next turn. All right, we improvising up in this bitch. I will say I played bracket 2 this weekend. You would be dead now. You would be dead now. You would be begging for your life. You would be asking people on hands and knees, hey man, come on, it's bracket 2. I'm allowed. I'm legally allowed 1 more turn. And I get to draw a card because I cast an I ripples of potential, phase out my board, and I'm brutally murdered on the green player's turn. I can almost see the vision, but we need strong men on boats. Genuinely. You want spacecraft to work? We have to return to the 1400s. We need big, strapping, swarthy, sexy men with big muscles on boats. Like, have you seen New Zealand boat race athletes? This guy's not even that big, but you can see a little bit of definition. Look at the deltoids on these motherfuckers. We need some deltoids in this deck. Pop quiz, everybody. What's the best part about having a fulfilling career? That's right, money. What's the worst part about developing the skills to get that fulfilling career? That's right, giving other people incredible amounts of money. Enter boot.dev, an online learning platform designed to launch you into a new career in back-end web development. They do many things right on the learning side, from gamified mechanics to challenges to personalized assistance to keep your momentum up through the difficult times of learning a new discipline. But what I want to focus on today is the confidence they have in their offering. They not only offer a 30-day no questions asked refund, all of their lessons, all of the content on their site is totally free to access on a read-only basis. That is ridiculous for what they are giving you. And we exist in online marketplaces today that are frustrating, if not outright predatory. But boot.dev has remained committed to transparency and confidence in what they can offer you, and that has continued to set them apart in my mind as the premier online learning platform. So head to boot.dev where you can check it out for free today. And once you're convinced, use code MALDHOUND30 for 30% off your first payment. Thank you very much to boot.dev for sponsoring this video. I don't think we need token creature generation, but I'm deeply worried about how little we are committing to board. One, how few spacecrafts I saw, and how long it took to crew the spacecrafts that I did see. Warp Drive, 3 cards! Yeah! The ultimate goal of my deck takes up 3% of my deck. Fuck yes. So we want to flicker them. I hate that. I'm with the vision though. I think I am. And tell me if this dream is wrong. Because when we talk about, I want this to feel like a spaceship deck, I'm thinking about scenes in movies where it's like, sir, something's coming up on radar. And then there's the like sound as like 50 ships appear in like the big wide shot. And then there's like a lens flare and people start dying. Fuck it, get the Yu-Gi-Oh spaceships in here. Good idea, Jomi. Shut up forever, but very good idea. There are almost no synergies under God's light that can make up for not having board presence by like turn 5, turn 6. Like everybody who died first in all my commander games, sometimes I was killing them, fuck you Travis, were people who were setting up synergy engines and just didn't have blockers for the first 4 turns, and everybody was like, oh, I have a 2/2, I have a 3/3, I have a whatever, and you just get whittled down so much faster than you imagine. We have to establish a good blocking situation early, and using these flicker things, I refuse to believe that there is a good enough spaceship ETB for flicker to be worth it. This is Warp Drive, okay? You've seen Star Wars, you've seen Star Trek. The ships might look a little different. They're not that different, all right? Just get copy tokens that have different color coding. I think if we want to do Warp Drive, my spaceship ETBs, blow the fuck out of you, what we should be very focused on is how do I crew up a good spaceship, and then once it is a creature, I make a million copies of it. I just looked at your speed situation. You gotta kill Scrappy Doo right now, okay? You have to get rid of the Honda Civic's little helper right fucking now. This is not here for max speed. It's just because he gets big power for having lots of artifacts. Huge. I'm glad you're not stupid. You're still wrong. I would rather be warping in Bygone Colossus to just go like, what's one of my good spaceships? Spaceship, all caps. Extinguisher, immediately have a blocker. Pinnacle Killship, immediately have a blocker. I believe in this deck on turn 15. I don't currently believe in the deck on turn 4, so we should do more things that on like turn 5 will make you go, I have one big creature. I'm now much harder to attack while I continue to assemble my my spaceship factory. Oh yeah, Traxos. Traxos is somebody I would believe in. Through multiple times a turn. Oh, historic spells too. We're definitely playing a shitload of historic spells. Fair, Elk suggested I trim the worst spacecraft for tutors to find them. This is one of the few times I will say no exaggeration, no funny. Elk is wrong because of the power level you are playing at. Cutting a thing for a tutor to find the better thing is good when we are trying to do something potent. I do not think there is a good enough spacecraft to find to overcome the disadvantage of not having a fucking thing to block with. These are good. Please don't Vine Boom me too fucking bad. That is a good card though, and you should play it. Oh, that's Stone Cold awesome. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad, but this is exactly what your deck wants. Oh shit, Starwinder. Snakes on a plane. Snakes on a plane! Put it in the deck. Because like, you play your commander, right? You play your commander. We hope to God that we've gotten it to 1 counter. You warp Starwinder. You crew your commander to being a creature. You swing it, you draw 5. That's our card draw. We're getting nasty, slippery style. We are skinks. Brother Bear. Look at this fucking freak. Trinket Mage owns one and he missed this shit. I cannot believe it. I think what happens for us is you make these changes. The play tests do not all feel as explosive, but what you get out of it is you're going to have more play tests where you can block. You're going to have more play tests where you can swing early. You're going to have more play tests where you don't have to be like, oh, I'm taking, 30 fucking combat damage. I know the art on the card doesn't do it, but I do think that the play pattern of this evokes a very like spaceship bombing run, and then you look up into the sky and backups here. All right, let's go through hard cuts. Mist Meadow Vanisher, Philia, Teleportation, Mendicant Core Guidelight, Core Tapper, Moxite Refinery, Thopter Spy Network, probably Volatile Wanderglyph, Duelist Heritage. I think we can just do better. I would likely swap Starfield Invocation for something else. If you're gonna blow up all creatures, make it cheaper. If you're gonna have it be expensive, have it be like completely one-sided. Keep every spaceship. Keep Nettlecyst. We talked about these cards. These cards are fine. So those are my cuts. You have your homework. I think right now we're on the right side of the pyramid. I think we have a solid dream. I like the plan in theory. I do not like in practice how easy it is to just beat the hell out of us. And also, fuck Elk and his blink plan and their garbage tutor package. And don't tell them I said that. Captain America and his lovely petitioners. God, I thought that I hated green players and I thought that I hated token players because all they would do is bring a big fucking sack of army men to show and tell every week. And here you are with blue army men! Cap's shield. Yeah, certainly. Let's see some cards. Fuck, that's actually really good for this deck. Okay. Fuck, that's really good for this deck. We have 20 petitioners. What's the on? Oh, that'll do it. The fairy who's what the? Oh, the alt. We're trying to alt to. We have to be bullying children. We have to be playing this deck in like a fucking hospital wing with kids who don't play Magic and are blind. Avengers level ramp, crystalline crawler, mannequin. That's beautiful. They ramp twice because of Captain America. Hail Hydra. That's a good reference. Sure, tapping. That's a little bit hot. I am also an Arcanus lover. You may be beginning to convince me with that. That's pretty sick. 6 mana, 2 turns, draw 3. 6 mana, 2 turns, draw 6. 6 mana, 2 turns, draw 6, you fuck. He costs 6 with 3 pips, but we're in 2 colors. Honestly, if you have a 2-color deck, you can't make 3 pips of 1 color by the time you have 6 mana. Burn the deck. Pick up Yu-Gi-Oh! You're not ready for a resource system. Try finger painting. Try Minecraft. Try anything but Magic the Gathering. You're not ready. Petitioners will return in Avengers Doomsday. That's fucking awesome. The Blip support group. Thrumming Stone. All right, Thrumming Stone on 20. You're gonna miss a fucking lot. That's a genuine problem you're gonna have. How do we protect ourselves? Don't we just get beaten to death? Okay, we have Springleaf Drum, we have a Mana Dork, we have 1 land. We have no land. We have 1 land, 1 petitioner. Word cloud nonsense. We do not have the draw engine to support this. It just says untap on it. You just went Cap says untap, Kevnet says untap. Synergy makes my petitioners cheaper. Why does that matter though? You can't draw enough of them to make the cheapness matter, right? It let's say you have this. Congrats, bro. 1 petitioner. What else you got? Congrats, bro. You drew 2 cards. Wait, you have 20 petitioners in the deck. Making them half off doesn't matter. This is like 75% off on avocados. We have 1 avocado. It is mushy. Big and greedy. You think the 3 mana 1 cost reduction is big and greedy? This is a Sears catalog coupon, dog. Big and greedy is white collar crime. You're winking at the cashier to try to get an extra 50 cent off a Sunny D. My lord, the greediest part of this deck is the 33 lands. This is fucking ridiculous. We play Captain America. Petition them. I mill somebody for 1. We go petitioners. We go Bruvac. Mill 24. They all untap mill 24. So we mill 1 person for 48 on turn 6. The evilest part about this deck is making you count to 48. I think there is another level this can be taken to. And the level this can be taken to is non-stop board wiping. If you have a table that can take the heat of playing against the most annoying deck in the world, Swords to Plowshares will not save you. You must swords everybody. Now this will kill Cap. You'll be like, isn't that bad for me? Yes, but it's worse for them because it does not hit our fucking petitioners. Winnowing could do it. What would also do it? Everything comes to dust. Now, horribly, this would exile the greatest spell in your deck, apparently Kefnet's fucking Monument, which you will be cutting. Sorry to say, you will be cutting. You don't need cost reducing until you can show me a playtest where you have 10 cards in hand. Your game plan should always be, I cast a Persistent Petitioner every turn, and then I cast a 3-for-1 or better removal spell. Like, I Convoke for Everything Comes to Dust. I Convoke for Winnowing. What about Expel the Interlopers? Yeah, I Expel the Interlopers. I Battle of Bywater. Hell, even Raise the Palisade. Yeah, Dusk and Dawn. Fell the Mighty, pick my commander. Everything 4 and up blows up. Like, that is and it's awful. Okay? I'm not going to pretend this is a fun deck we're talking about right now. We are talking Casino Royale ball torture levels of commander deck right here. Even though it's not a creature, you want another way to have a big explosive mill finish. And then that way, you can just kind of go like, okay, every turn, petitioner, interact, petitioner, interact, petitioner, interact. Or if I'm not doing that, we got to draw more cards. I think Convoke is really cute. I don't think we're doing enough to refill our hand. I'm actually rocking with with Arcanus the Omnipotent a lot. Like Transcendent Message I actually like the most. We just have to refill our hand. That's what we need. It's not enough to go one card up because we're going to be spending a lot of cardboard. You could even try to run like Tokasia's Welcome, because what that will do is every petitioner is now a cantrip. So I cantrip with a petitioner, I play a removal spell. I cantrip with a petitioner, I don't love Crystalline Crawler. It's really cute. We need more things to draw cards. Ooh, not Felix the Cat. Thank you, Loki. God of Mischief is actually going to be incredible for this deck because each petitioner is now a draw trigger. So that's what we need. We need more draw. We need more one-sided board wipes. We need more board wipes in general. We don't want as much just like single target interaction because it's not going to be enough. Your recursion package is good. Your support group is mostly good, except Teferi, fuck Teferi. And then Thrumming Stone is not going to work unless you go up to like 30 petitioners. I don't think we care about Nyx Lotusing too much. Prop Room's great. Drum Bellower's great. Winds of Abandon. Ah, yeah, Winds of Abandon is great. Another very solid one-sided board wipe. So do shit like this, and then you will have a very evil mill deck on your hands, but it will be a very evil mill deck that can kind of work instead of a very evil mill deck where you just get, you know, killed on turn 7 after milling one person for 40. So iSwimFly, thank you very much for submitting. I hope you enjoyed. I know I didn't. Mishra hit me with his kitted out Honda Civic in 2022 and wouldn't give me his insurance information. That's a good start. So Mishra, what do? They make a token copy of non-creature artifacts you control, but it has a different name. It's a 4/4. We sack it at the beginning of the end step. So what do we have to do? We have to ramp to this commander, get good non-creature artifacts. Let's explore the timeline where your commander made a cameo in Cars 2. Okay, hold on. All right, my bad. Okay, white bread. Let's see what you're doing. Let's pull some shit up. It's only downhill from here, brother. It's only downhill from here, but you did fucking great. We're going direct to the playtest. All right, so I have one land. I have 2 lands. I have 2 mana rocks. I have a dog shit vehicle that is oh my god, this is fucking Ristic Study. And what does this do? Deals X damage to a creature. We have card draw and removal and removal. Holy fuck. All right, I draw a card. Delta is gonna get, you have a Triumph. I know you have a Triumph because I love you. You have Xander's Lounge. That's my fucking goat. Turn 2, I ramp. Turn 3, I ramp. I have 3 mana. I can't get Muzio. 4 mana, look at top X, where X is the highest mana value. You can put an artifact from among them onto the battlefield. That's dope, actually. Okay. So I think it, like, having Mishra out doesn't do anything unless we have a card, a copy. So I'm going to do a vehicle first. I'm going to drop the Galleon. I'm going to shoot an elf in his stupid fucking forehead. I'm going to make 4 treasures. I don't need land drops. I have 4 treasures because I shot an elf in the head, Alec man. Mishra, beginning of combat. I make a new Galleon. I shoot another elf in the head. I make 1 more treasure. I probably crew the other one. I slam 10 damage in. That's hot. I sack this thing. Go to my next turn. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh shit, that would make 2 treasures because I had 2 galleons. Yes. Thank you for keeping me honest, chat. So we could Reaver Titan if we need to. I don't think we need to. I think this is the moment where we probably get responsible and do some card draw. But like, I'm feeling this deck in a nasty, silly type of way because in my hand, I can remove, I can dig, I can draw cards, I can damage opponents. We have every fucking thing you would want to do in a commander game, including bullying the green player. Let's drop Hole Drifter, draw 2. There's my land drop, thank you. Jesus Christ, on combat damage face, a villainous choice. They sack a non-token creature, they lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. This is what people want Eggman to be. You have put Eggman out of a fucking job, white bread. You have unemployed Jim Carrey. I'm debating how I sequence this, but every way to sequence this is awesome. Like I probably copy Galleon because I want more treasures. 5 damage, there's probably something to shoot. So I make 2 treasures because I have 2 galleons. So I have enough money now that on end step, I'm probably going to hold up Muzio. I'm probably going to use these treasures for Muzio. So I go to other people's turn. I've dealt with like the problematic. I'm not worried about not having counter spells because I have dealt with 3 problematic utility creatures. So on someone else's turn, I go 1 mana, treasure. I look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just get an artifact out. More board control because I'm the devil, or I can give my artifact creatures menace. I think I I want the submersible because now I can deal with a non-creature permanent. I mean, I don't think, here's the thing, Lokieran, I don't think anything about Mishra hit me with his kitted out Honda Civic in 2022 is I'm a silly guy. Yeah, he ran you over, then backed up. So we bounce whoever the non-creature player is. We go to our next turn. We hit our next land drop. We have enough mana that I think if we're trying to end the game now, we slam Reaver Titan, right? If we don't need to end the game now, like if we think trying to end the game, people are going to interact with us, we can drop like Pinnacle Kill Ship, we can drop the Damocles base, we could do Lithoform Engine for some crazy greed shit. I think I would drop Damocles base, I would play this, and then it's like, holy fuck, I can deal with the non-creature player, I can deal with the creature player, I can draw new cards, or I can deal with the Voltron player. Yeah, Dallas, you have an Eggman deck, it's dead. It's dead. It's all Mishra now. I mean, from this playtest, 0 notes. We could get hit with, yeah, River's Rebuke. We could get hit with Farewell All Modes. Maybe the only thing we can hold against you is like, you should probably keep a counterspell in the pocket because all of these turns we've had 1 to 2 spare mana and we are balling out. We are making mana, we are drawing cards. So probably keeping a counterspell in the back pocket is like the most important thing for you because you would skid out and go off the side of the highway if they hit you with the Farewell All Modes. But anything short of that, which is basically like everything else in Commander, I don't think you give a fuck about. Okay, greedy ass, get this. Yeah, so we cut that. I think we can do better than this. I'm trying to imagine how, but I think we can do better than this. Fucking Thanos copter, bro. God damn it. What happens to this deck if they remove our commander? I wouldn't keep this hand because we have no ramp. This is kind of a rough one, but we have ramp. So turn 1, turn 2, a ramp, RMS Titanic, turn 4. All right, we play our commander. They kill him on sight before we get to combat. They're like, fuck no, you have the Titanic, eat shit. In response, we crew the Titanic because you can do that at instant speed. We swing the Titanic and we make 7 treasures. I wonder what we will do from this precarious and difficult position. Me personally, I'm slamming Portal to Phyrexia and telling them all to go fuck themselves. And then I think we're good. I think maybe the worst thing about this deck is how many 5-drops we have. That's like genuinely fucked up because here we are on turn 3, we've ramped, and on turn 3 we are like empty board, nothing to do. We do have very bad financing options on these Honda Civics, and like they're used cars. You shouldn't be paying more than $1,000. Because now we're fucking another 5-drop has hit the deck list. And these are all good. None of these are bad. But we're now behooved to go like, okay, turn 4. Right, we can cast Sakashima, but it enters as another creature we control. So we're casting a dry 3/1. We're casting a fucking abilityless 3/1. Right, this can't clone other people's stuff. If this could clone other people's stuff, I would be like more okay with it. And this actually, so Whitebread, genuine cause for concern. This was the type of deck that died first all throughout Command Fest. They had crazy good stuff to do eventually, but these 4 turns where you don't do anything, everybody who has like a 1-power creature, a 2-power creature, a 3-power creature, they are swinging on you. People have stopped leaving their shit at home. They are breaking into your home to come get your kneecaps. But at least the deck is good for bracket 3, right? The deck is very good for bracket 3. It's closer to being good for bracket 4, actually, than it is to not being good for bracket 3. Because the combat damage thing, I think combat damage falls off as you go up in brackets a little bit. Unless you're playing against a Voltron player. This is stone cold awesome. This is in my bracket 2 games. This shit is gas, brother. Wait a minute. What is this if not a kitted out Honda Civic? Because this is an ETB trigger. We are about to rip through our entire fucking deck. We play this guy. Now, we will exile shit forever that will make us sad. But if we're in bracket 2, I don't think that should matter because we don't have one win con. We have a million different win cons. Ew? Yeah, but like when a rapper goes ew because they've done, like that's a Childish Gambino ew. I don't think we want Sundial of the Infinite. How did I miss Smuggler's Buggy? Because you were a greedy bitch. That's how. I'm taking this. This is $560. I'm gonna find a way, okay? Because this is awesome. This is stone cold dope. Yeah, like if I wanted to make my artifact, if I was like in the clutch and I needed to win with my artifact creatures, I'm dropping Krang on the field. This is my passenger princess. Like I think you would rather play another 2-mana rock because the curve we really, really want is turn 1, I pass. I'm a fair Magic player. Turn 2, I play a mana rock. Turn 3, drop a solid vehicle. Turn 4, drop my commander. And there are very few worlds where the upside of Relic of Sauron, like the add 2 mana and the ability to do some card cycling, I think we are better off just getting to the vehicle quicker. Oh yeah, like I mean technically, yeah, we can ramp ourselves super hard. Our commander becomes like a shitty ritual if we have this on field. Okay. I like the cookery there. I do think we can just do better than it, but that is a little bit of cooking. Full throttle's low-key a game winner. That's not even a flavor ad. That's like low-key very, very good. I love all of these. Never change. Icar Wellspring is hot, but that's hot as fuck. White Bread, thank you so much for the submission. I hope you enjoy the suggestions. Thank you all for witnessing my Twitch chat shame, and remember to go check out boot.dev.